Good morning, Oklahoma, and welcome to Cow-Calf Corner. I'm Mark Johnson, and this week's topic is late summer protein supplementation for cost-effective gains in growing calves or even our spring-born calf crop that's not weaned yet. We've been very fortunate this summer in Oklahoma, as opposed to the last year or so, that many of us have had moisture, and a lot of us have got some standing forage on hand right now. Those same pastures that in May we might have seen calves gaining 2 to 3 pounds a day on, that were really good quality. Those grasses were immature, they were high in digestibility, they were high in crude protein content, over 10%. And as we get to the middle of June and fast forward into August, where we're at right now, the quality of those grasses goes down, digestibility decreases, and crude protein content drops down to 6 to 7% in a lot of cases. And so those same calves, they might not be gaining but about half as much as what they were just 2 to 3 months ago. The solution to this is a couple of very well-researched programs going back to the era of Dr. Don Gill, the Oklahoma Gold and the Oklahoma Super Gold programs, where we're going to supplement a very limited amount of a 38% crude protein, really only 1 pound a day to growing calves, 38% crude protein. We've got an ionophore in this mix, good vitamin mineral supplementation, and that protein supplementation is going to get enough protein into the diet of these calves. It's going to stimulate more forage consumption. A lot of us in this intense heat of the past few weeks have seen some very green pastures turn brown. That coincides with that reduction in quality. And so a couple of fact sheets that we reference on screen get into a lot of information and some questions and answers on the Oklahoma Gold and the Oklahoma Super Gold programs. But the point is, if we've got standing forage on hand, a limited amount of a high protein supplement, we're going to increase that to the point that calves can maximize gains again on some lower quality standing forage. Subtle differences between these two, between the Gold and the Super Gold. I encourage you to investigate those fact sheets depending on your feeding situation. If it's more practical for you to feed every day, if you need to be in every other day, maybe once every 3 days, it kind of impacts which of these programs may work better for you with regard to management. So a couple of very well-researched things to put some late season gains on calves. Hope this helps, and as always, thank you for joining us on Cow-Calf Corner.